할게. Okay, we're gonna start. Actually, all Korean partners here today are new. So let me briefly explain them how it works, because like all of you guys know how this works. So all Korean partners, in Somoim app, you guys are aware that this is Korean class, right? So you guys will be sitting next to your partners, and because I am a bad teacher, many of them will not understand what I'm talking about. So after, I will give them some time. And when they don't understand, it is your job to make them understand what I just said. Oh, in Korean, this is how it works. And give them some quiz and make it challenging. And we're gonna talk a bunch of cultural stuff also. Oh, and today, you guys are going to like this. I figured that the best way to learn about Korean culture and how Korean people think is to actually participate in a debate that is controversial in Korea. The topic is secret right now, but I will reveal it to you guys later. So anyway, since everyone's new here, I will give you guys about 3 to 4 minutes. Introduce yourselves to one another, like your name, your nationality, what do you do, where you live, stuff like that. So I'll give you guys about 3 minutes. Here we go.
Where do you work with? What do you do when you're not working? Very So what kind of Latin dance? Yeah, like Nick and I are both dancers.
Girl guy, we dance like this, real fun. And this. Oh yeah. A lot of fun.
Oh, like Junior.
Yeah.
Apparently the old bat has like restarted another group again. However,
Yeah,
I
Il
don't
Momento.
see- Yeah, but however, I don't think our homeboys there anymore.
I think the guy Gabi.
Uh-huh.
That was the big guy.
Yeah.
He's her bitch now.
I'll tell you what, it's fun to dance. But like, it's all kinds of crazy drama, all kinds of stuff.
It is difficult, like
Be
the
careful.
direction where you're going.
Be very careful.
What
Oh, I met one of her new girls last weekend at Bulldog.
He's looking for girls right now.
I'm on the market. Yeah, she's pretty hot. But again, I don't want to like approach it. No, I don't want to approach it because then it has to interact with Scarlett. I got nothing against Scarlett personally, but I don't want to do it with her anymore.
She is from Aura.
Huh?
She is from
Yeah.
Aura.
Or is it
It's okay. You're a restaurant.
Like, I sort of got Scarlett's gonna like ship her out like she did your I'm sorry. What else do you like to do besides
Korean, I present my work.
Yeah, just like I would love to learn.
One day I'll be doing
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna dance. I go to several places in Seoul. Hongdae has many places to dance. Gangnam too.
You speak any other?
That's all I was like.
It's very fun.
Okay, everyone? Everyone? Guys, can you focus? Okay, one rule, you will have plenty of time to talk until you guys get sick of each other. One rule is when I hold this magic monster, please focus on me. So, Jonathan, what did you learn about your partner?
Ryan's building Skynet.
Skynet.
No, he works in AI.
AI developer?
Yeah.
What is his Korean name?
Korean name is
Jonguk?
Dongwoo.
Donguk. Okay, okay. So he works for the machine. Okay.
Yeah.
And Sarah, what did you learn about your partner?
She was called Stacy.
Stacy?
She works two part-time jobs.
Mm.
One as an English assistant teacher and one at the Seoul station helping travelers find their way.
Oh, very contributing job.
Yeah.
So she should be very skilled at English, right?
Yeah.
And Sonok, what did you learn from your partner?
He needs a weekend.
He needs a weekend.
Yeah.
We all do. And Alexa, what did you learn about your partner?
He just came back from Japan and
Oh.
he was in Germany a while back, so we talked about beer and what kind of alcohol we like.
Oh, so he must be familiar about sausage and beer and funny adult content and others. And Steve, what did you learn from your partner?
Her name is Jisoo.
Jisoo?
She studies Korean literature and she
Oh.
has been practicing English speaking and she also speaks a bit Turkish.
Oh, Turkish.
She traveled to Turkey.
Oh, nice. So I would ask you guys, how was your week? But I think it would all be same. Like, any of you were at Gangnam this week?
Close.
Huh?
Yoksam.
Yoksam.
Yeah.
Like, were you guys here?
No.
No?
Fortunately not.
It looks like New Orleans in 2005.
This was Korea. This was Gangnam. Koreans would remember exactly 10 years ago, this happened. I was high school when Gangnam was flooded because of heavy rain, and I was going to academy to get my English test, and there was no text message. Oh, we are closing today because of the rain, and rain was like here. So I was going to academy like this, and it was closed. I was like knocking, and then it's closed for today. It was horrible, and this week was horrible also. Well, it's good that all of you guys are safe. Okay, one other event that is coming up is upcoming Monday. It's not just a holiday. It's not just a day off. Hey, Jay, you want to? It is also Monday is Korean Independence Day. So when we became free from Japan. So when I was a kid, we were all drawing this around this time. And have you guys ever drawn Korean flag before? No, right? So I'll give you guys about 5 minutes. We have pen here. You only need exactly 3 colors. So I will distribute these, pass on to international students. And after Korean partners, you help your partners to draw this. And after that, teach us your flag also, how to draw it. Okay, 5 minutes. Here we go.
I can't draw fish. Is this why all multi-pens have red, blue, and black in this country?
Yeah, to draw a flag. Because we are also patriotic.
Brilliant.
Do you want us to draw?
From the US and from Alabama. Forrest Gump. My mom was a laugh like a box of chocolates.
Just outline of it? But don't judge because it's
Wait, where did all the pen go? They should be plenty, no? Jay.
I have one.
Oh, no. It's three colored pen.
Oh, I mean,
Oh, you allowed to here?
I don't know any.
오늘
We just
두 분이랑 파트너 같이 하시는 거예요?
Anyone else need a pen? I just finished.
두 명이랑 같이 할 때도 많아요. 두 명이랑 같이 하시면 돼요.
The American flag has 50 stars.
I've always known, like, how to play a Korean flag. But
Yeah, the original flag had
there was problems with the
stripes also symbolize the first 13 flags. First 13 states will this one, 2, 3,
I've only known because I saw a TikTok video or something where it's just like, oh, it needs
And in the
this,
corner,
this.
the stars also represent states. However, the U.S. got bigger and added more states to its territory. That up to 50. Yes. 50 states, but they kept the stripes the same for the original 13. And 50 stars are there now. The last two, Alaska and Hawaii, were added in the 1940s, if I remember correctly.
Oh, nice looking.
Let me see here.
And teach her how to do Indian flag.
My mom's from the Philippines.
Yeah.
Red, white, and blue. I
I think
believe
it's
the
the same
gold is
with
the
my
sun.
flag and Finland.
I don't know, like. Sun with 8 rays. Oh, it's representing provinces. Of course, the Philippines is thousands of islands. But, oh, the three, the three stars outside represent three of the big islands, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Visayas is a chain. Mindanao is an island in the south. Luzon is the big island. My mom's from there. Have you been to the Philippines?
The circle is blue color.
Oh yeah. The Filipino food is good. It all comes from the Spanish mostly. And a bit of the Chinese too. Mhm. Yeah.
That's your half, isn't it?
Yeah, my mom's there. I can't draw. Like I know Manny Pacquiao's got Filipino flag tattoo on him. I think Dave Bautista's makes Filipino. I believe he does as well. It's like, let me see here. When I was young. Oh, he has a Filipino tattoo on his left shoulder. I didn't realize that. Oh, it's on his elbow too. The sun is on his elbow. That's cool.
These days, 50% of the world
No, it's close, it's No, because very small country.
개고기 부분은 찍어줄래, 영상으로? 개고기 시작하면 그 부분을 그냥 풀로 찍어줘, 너 걸로. 돌아가면서? 아니, 그냥 그 말하는 부분 통째로 그냥 찍어줘, 그냥. 아니, 개고기 얘기 나왔을 때.
Yeah, he used to work for Facebook and stuff. He talks about working for them and stuff. This as a millionaire, why my ex wife left me, etc. Very.
Okay, guys, can you guys focus? Guys? Okay, have you guys tried drawing Korean flag? And each other's flag also? Just one question, Jay. I get that 50 star in US is like 50 states, but what does the lines mean?
The 13 colonies. So originally, the United States started with just like colonies before it the first one just came out. So there was 13 of them.
It started off as 13.
Yeah. So that's the signifier of 13 different colonies. It's 13 different words.
Oh, I didn't know that. And is there like meaning in Indian flag?
I don't really know it well, but there are three colors, orange, white, and green. And then there's a circle in between with 24 spokes. So 24 spokes represent 24 hours of the day.
Oh. I think, I don't know the details, of Korean flag also, but it's like it says that there's and yang, like they make a balance of the universe. So there always has to be balance. That kind of stuff. And how about Denmark? Like, is there like a meaning in Danish flag?
I think we put meaning to it because apparently it fell down from the sky when we won a war.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Against who?
Estonia.
Estonia.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
so.
Danish people are very proud of the flag.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so this August 15 means a lot to Koreans. So usually we hang flags at this day, like at our apartment and our houses and stuff. But 15th is also very controversial day also. It's called Bongnar. Now, at Bongnar is one of the hottest day in Korea. People eat chicken, like samgyetang, boiled chicken, but it is controversial for this day. Hollywood star, like this is Kim Basinger, by the way, American actress.
Yeah, I was following this one.
Yeah, she came here and she was like, oh, no more dog meat and all that stuff. So this was fun to watch. Half of the protesters were saying like, oh, don't eat dog. And other half, they were like, oh, this is so tasty. Nom, 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 nom. It was fun to watch. Now, I don't think there is correct answer to this, but it is highly controversial in Korea also. Some say it should be banned. Some say it should be regulated in some way. And some say, mind your own goddamn business. So it is controversial, and I bet in outside Korea, it would be controversial also. So I'll give you guys about 3 to 5 minutes. I want you guys to talk about this. Like, oh, are you against dog meat? Should it be banned? Should it be regulated? Should it be like, oh, it's cultural difference, it doesn't matter, and all that? This would be a pretty good exercise to actually jump into how Korean people think and how the world thinks. Okay, here we go.
Are you personally against eating dog? Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I agree. Like, Korean, like the whole dog eating thing, it's gonna go away. I'm very sure it will. It's just like the only people who will like complain about it are like famous Americans with nothing better to do. It's just like dumb Americans complaining about the Japanese whale hunting. Like a friend of mine explained to me that whale hunting is seasonal and only certain kinds of whale can be hunted. So I'm like, okay, how so? So yeah, now I understand that Korea was like was a poor country back then, but since the Koreans become more developed stuff, like there's no reason for it to be dog much anymore. It's going away, which is good. It's like for the Philippines, my mom can skin dogs. She has. They're cool still. So they skin dogs, like a lot more than Koreans. So you know, if like whenever like Philippines becomes more developed and more richer, then they would probably give up dogs as well. I think it's just a matter of time. But I think people are just making a big deal out of it, so let's complain. You know what I mean? You know, people, I don't know how bad it is in Korea. You have like American girls who hang up. It's a joke. It's a long running gag.
Yeah.
My mom knows how to skin a dog.
Oh, she's Filipino, so
Yeah, they eat dogs. They like the Filipinos probably eat more dogs than the Koreans now.
probably.
Yeah, there's some boy out.
That one we go to either, but I think it's very hard to say. Personally, for me, I would never, because I do have a dog, and at home back in Denmark, I love dogs, but like there's been so many research about monkeys having the same emotional connection as dogs, and apparently more so. So I think it's difficult to say, oh, don't eat dogs, but when there is true like
Dogs are like companions. They're like pets, and some people use animals.
So I think with the regulations,
Especially farmers.
if some people want to, I think the regulations should be so good that no people harm nobody.
We pretty much agree on this.
Because I think it's
I don't know,
regulate other
You know,
Yeah.
who complains about Koreans like eating dogs? Is it mostly like foreign college students?
Huh?
Who complains about Koreans eating dogs?
Uh,
Foreign college students?
Mostly people who have dogs as pets,
Okay.
and college students, young people mostly.
Foreign college students?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Teachers' friends?
They complain a lot, saying that, oh, there are so many things to eat, why dogs? Which is kind of contradictory. Wait, because like there are so many things to eat means pigs and cows. I don't think they would want to be eaten.
I can add something to that, but I can't because they're moving down. I can slap.
Huh?
I can add something to that, but they're moving presence, so I can slap on that one. Yeah, man. It's like,
Yeah, like I think the problem that of dog lovers is that their logic is too emotional. I love dogs. I have dogs. Dogs are our friends. Like, to your culture, bitch?
I don't disagree with that, but
Huh?
I don't disagree with that, but like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I'm against or like pro. I'm saying that their logic has too many loopholes.
it's overly emotional. It turns people off, makes them crazy. Remember South Park with the whale horse?
Whale horse. Fuck you, whale. Ah!
When was this picture taken?
I think like right before COVID. No one's wearing masks, so I'm guessing 2019 or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, if they're like mad about like the illegal dog farms or whatever, that's fine.
Yeah, that's the part when I said it needs to be regulated.
Yeah.
But the problem is these dog lovers say ban dog meat, which means that regulation means legalizing dog meat. So it cannot be done because of them actually. So it's very complicated actually.
I mean, that's the solution there, just regulating. There are people who want to make it more complicated than it is. Japan, right, Ryan? Where in Japan have you been? Yeah, the big island.
I can can read more, and I can speak, and I hear, if you talk slowly, I can kind of hear it. So when you have a conversation with them, I can hear most of the words, and then it takes a long time for me to piece it together.
I've been in
Like,
like
okay, I picked it up.
I've been there 5 years. 98 to 97.
Yeah, I
My
have
dad
course,
was in the Air
course half a year, but I didn't learn it because I learned by
찍어줘, 시작하면.
every time was this
Yes, sir. Yeah, Japan's cool. Japan's cool, especially as a little kid. Like all the boys are there. Yeah, that's as a boy, that's all you want.
Okay, guys. Guys, everyone. Have you talked about it? Okay, everyone, please attention.
If you don't mind, can you change the image?
Okay. This is actually like not real dog, by the way. Okay, so this is not about like, oh, I'm against dog meat. That is fine. It is about we should make it illegal, or like we should ban it or no. Okay, raise your hand. Dog meat should be banned legally. Like, so? Okay, for you guys, I'm just gonna play a role of pro, and like I want to see how you guys think. Okay, Alexa, why should it be banned?
Should or should?
Why should it be banned, dog meat?
It's ethnically not correct to eat like your pets, if it's your pets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like in general, like they have feelings too, right? And to really like consume them, you have to have like some kind of a farm or like breed them to
Mm-hmm.
eat them, and that's not okay.
And what if they were bred as a livestock, not pets? Can they be eaten?
That's the thing. So I try to not eat a lot of meat in general
Mm-hmm.
for the environment, but that's the thing because like we see them as pets, like we
Mhm.
see rabbits as pets, we
Mhm.
see like cats as pets. So it's for us not okay to eat our pets, but if they're not our pets, it's like eating a pig or like a cow.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense also. And Chizu, was it? Oh. What do you think? In English. In English. Just say your opinion.
It's hard to say English.
It's okay. Like, no one's judging.
Originally, I don't have any idea about that topic,
Mhm.
but when I talk with him, I think that must be bad because
Mm-hmm.
it's being too hard. I think people raise their dogs and
Mm-hmm.
one day they eat them.
Ah,
That's bad.
and
Because cows and pigs is raised for it, but dogs are raised
But-
to eat.
so question is, SD, like I'm guessing that was your idea also. What if they were separated? Dogs for pets, but they were dogs bred to be eaten.
Either ways, dogs are very emotional animal out of all the domesticated animals. So
Mhm.
they go through a lot of pain when they know that they're going to be killed. And I feel that's very inhumane to do that to them
Mm-hmm.
because they have more emotions than any other animal. So I think that's cruel.
Makes sense. But I saw the news that cows cry before they get slaughtered. They know that they're about to die.
Yeah.
They feel sad. And
Every animal knows.
actually, pigs have higher IQ than dogs.
That's
Uh-huh.
intelligence. But it's
So, and many people have like pigs and cows as pets also. What would they say about like steak or samgyeopsal? I mean, I love samgyeopsal, but like, what would they say?
You should ask them.
Okay. Jay, were you against dog meat or no?
Yeah, so I think it depends on the culture. You know, in America, if you say you ate a dog, I think you probably just, it would get banished. But here, getting creative, it's openly acceptable. But if I was, to have the sole say in this dog should be banned as meat, then I would say yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just cruel and unusual. But again, that's just because where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
What's normal for me isn't normal for someone else.
Yes, as far as I know that in America it is illegal
Yeah.
to eat dogs and cats.
And I think it's odd. It would be, very difficult to separate, to draw a line and say, oh, this is like all dogs. There's so many different types of breeds because
Mhm.
they're bred to be like a pet, not to be, something to
Mhm.
consume. Whereas like with cows or pigs, yeah, I'm sure that there are, different types, but there's nowhere near as many different types. Like you could, I could go on for a list of forever naming
Mhm.
types of dogs, but no one knows that, one cow from another cow. They're all cows. They all look the same,
Mm.
So it's like, I think it just in general, dogs have been meant to be pets, since they evolved from wolves. So
Oh, okay.
that's what I would say.
Makes sense. Sarah, what is your opinion?
I think it was very difficult because I don't think there is a right answer.
There is none.
Yeah, I think it depends on like the human norms we have made through centuries.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we would eat dog meat if it wasn't raised as a pet,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we wouldn't eat pigs or cows if they were raised as a pet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't. I don't think there. I don't have like it should be banned or it shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it's very hard to answer.
Yeah, it is difficult because many people say it is too brutal, the way of killing, and it should be regulated.
But it is with cows and pigs
Mhm.
too, though.
They go through brutal process also, and on top of that, in order to be regulated, it needs to be legalized first. And they are saying ban it, so it cannot be done. Nothing can be done legally right now. We are in dilemma right now. How about Sonok in Australia? What do people think?
I think in Australia, because Australians have so many dogs as pets,
Mhm.
they don't agree with it.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I think it's a cultural thing
Mhm.
and to do with history and space and food distribution and
Mm-hmm.
things like this. Because Australia has a lot of space for
Yeah.
pigs and sheep and chickens, whereas Korea might not have enough space.
I heard that other Western countries were mad because Australian government allowed people to kill cats, like stray cat, wild cats. You guys knew about that? In Australia, you can kill wild cats because there are too many of them, and they're killing like all kinds of birds and stuff. So cat lovers are angry about it. So another controversy. Jonathan, what do you think?
I'm personally against eating dog meat,
Mhm.
but I think the issue with Koreans eating dogs will sort itself out. As it's like way back when Korea was a more developing country, meat was
Mhm.
scarce, so like everyone had to eat just what they could find. I know that
Mhm.
one dog breed, the Nurangi, that was bred for
Mhm.
meat.
Mm-hmm. Durongi,
Yeah,
yes.
it's a very handsome dog.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, like as the younger generations pop up, they're not eating dog meat as much. So I think the issue with Koreans eating dog will just sort itself out. But if the government does want to regulate it, that will just like eliminate the incentive for.
Okay, like for me, like I never ate dog before, but I'm not gonna say like, oh, we should ban it or not. So I hope you guys enjoyed like controversial topics in Korea. SD, like we're gonna talk about other stuff other than dog meat also, like something that is not illegal in other countries, but it is illegal in Korea, like marijuana, or guns in Korea, or you guys know that pornography is illegal in Korea, right? For adults also, which is kind of funny. Like I'm getting like, oh, we know, we all tried before. Alexa, have you tried before? No? So we're going to talk about various topics that is controversial in Korea every week. So today's topic is we're going to go over today's we're gonna be like do it lightly. It's numbers and various situations that involves number. Most of you guys weren't here from the very beginning, so it will be good to refresh, good for refreshing. Okay, so you all know that there are two versions in Korean numbers, right? Okay, so we're gonna go through Sino-Korean number really fast. Repeat after me. One is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 20 is, Caleb? 20, yes. 2 times 10 is 20. And Sarah, what would be 50? 50. And what would be, Sonok? 200. 200, because it is 2 times 100, that is 백. And how about 5,700, Alexa?
5,700.
And SD, since you're the master already, how would you say 20,000, 27,600?
27,000. What was the next?
600. Oh, the master. You should be Korean partners, by the way. And of course, there is native number also. This is why everyone gets pissed while learning Korean, because there are two versions and they are used in different situations. Okay, let's go through this quickly. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And Jonathan, 12 is? It is 10 times 2. And when there is unit behind the number until 4, it becomes 한, 두, 세, 네. Instead of 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. You guys know it, right? Okay, so this will be restaurant. Today, if we go, I suggest you guys try to order. Jay, you can pull it off, right? Instead of just pointing. Oh, we'll see. Okay, so first we need number and we need unit that suits for each items. Okay, so you guys all know what kimbap is, right? Kimbap, the unit is 줄. Repeat after me, 줄. 줄 is line. So one line of kimbap. So I told Sarah, 2 lines of kimbap. How would you say it?
Kimbap,
두 줄? Correct. And
Is it only with kimbap?
it can be used in many ways, like people standing in lines, or all kinds of, like 줄. When it's straight, it has a possibility of becoming 줄. And for glass of 맥주, we say 잔. So, Alexa, how would you say 3 glasses of beer? And bottle, which is very important. 선옥, how would you say whiskey 5 bottles?
위스키 5병 주세요.
아니.
어,
5병. When it's counting unit, it is native Korean number. So there are all kinds of ways to do counting units, and I'll give you guys about 2 minutes. Go through these, and if you have some units that you would like to know, ask your partners and Korean partners, tell them how you put this behind the number. Okay, here we go.
John and John are like opposite, right? What is one?
Side cam?
Books? Oh, like. So
Usually use mushroom.
That was weird. Mari is like a roll, right? Or a thing, like a whole chicken, like fried chicken.
But when I said no,
I took out the one.
they said no. When I just said
Okay,
she said yes.
bowl.
Anyone.
Oh, Mari's animals, okay. Okay. Oh, it's your camel, okay. What is bowl? Bowl? Yeah. Alright, so like, I would say like, that's the bowl. Alright, so that.
I do have some kind of
like pear soft? Like a pear too.
Yeah.
So, day is like 85 or 10.
Oh, it is. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. So that'd be like sound check. Like I'm in my 30s. Like inventory.
Any kind of clothes, shoes, or only like pants and it's accessory. Or like
So they're similar.
it's difficult.
Alright, I see. So it's like, so for like buying mushrooms, I'd be like maybe sesame. John is like a glass, right? Like a shot glass. John is glass. John is shot glass, right? Paper? I thought they were similar. Are there any other units now?
I know that people are young.
One person,
Yeah.
people,
3, 4.
Okay, everyone. Anyone like to share counting units that are not here? Like you ask your Korean partner or something like that? No? What did you ask?
Young for people.
명, for people. Like 2 people is 2명. Okay, so Jay, listen up carefully. This is your time. So we're gonna practice actually to order. So repeat after me. 여기요. You gotta raise your hand higher, like you gotta mean it, or the waiter will like ignore you. And waiter will come. 네, 뭐 드릴까요? But these are not important because like this is not what you're gonna say. Okay, this is important. 비빔밥 3개랑 repeat after me. 비빔밥 3개랑 which means 3 bibimbap and 맥주 2병 2 bottles of beer 주세요. Okay, and 그리고 this is when you have some extra request. 그리고 is and this is important. If you could be allergic to something, so please take this out. 오이는 빼주세요. Now verb 빼다 is take out. So please take out cucumber. Or you could say please take out peanut. It could be anything. So I'll give you guys about 2 minutes. Okay, so here, change, food, number, item, unit, change all of these and give them something to take out and do a role play. So designate what to change first and then practice. And I'll give you guys about 2 to 3 minutes. Here we go.
So I'd be saying like, what the type of how can I say change something instead? Like to change it. Let's say I want to use a different nut instead of like a different. Does that make sense? I can switch. Like how would I ask that? Yeah, cashew. Yeah.
Should I read it this or should I change it already?
오이 대신 캐슈 넣어주세요. 바꿔주세요. 바꿔주세요.
That is a very specific menu. 평양냉면. Very specific menu. you like 냉면? You like 평양냉면 especially? It kind of like blend, no? Compared to like other 냉면s. Oh, that's why you like it?
Yeah, like there are like some places where you go like for salad and they ask you what kind of vegetable you want there. I would say like I would say like pinto beans. Yeah, it's like a different kind of it's like a burrito place.
So I would say
that's no, you can like ask for Oh, I see, they're kind of similar. Yeah, a little. Okay, I'll take that.
Okay, guys, let's practice. Jay, you're ordering to me, and I'm the waiter. Order me 2 lines of kimbap, what we went through earlier, and 3 bottles of soju. Start from here.
여기요.
No, like no one's gonna find. Yeah. 어, 네. 뭐 드릴까요?
김밥 세.
2 lines.
김밥. What is 두
Mm-hmm.
두 세.
To the line, we went through it.
두 개.
Korean partner, you can help.
Yeah, I need two juice.
Mm-hmm. And 3 bottles of soju.
3 세.
Soju.
소주. I don't know.
The unit for bottle is 병.
병.
Uh-huh.
병
3 bottle.
세.
세. Yeah, you're right.
세.
Put it together.
세 병.
Uh-huh.
주세요.
Uh-huh. Nice. Oh, give it a man. Oh. This is your future about 1 hour later. And Sarah, how would you say 4 삼겹살 and 2 glasses of beer?
4 삼겹살.
Uh-huh.
삼겹살. 저기요.
Did someone say something?
저기요.
네. 뭐 드릴까요?
삼겹살 세. 계란. 맥주. How much was it?
2 glasses.
2잔.
Mm-hmm.
주세요.
Oh, very nice. Okay, Korean partners, if we go to eat after class, make sure international students order today. Oh, this is going to be fun.
What are we eating?
Hmm?
What are we eating?
No idea yet. But I saw that Sonok ate chicken last night, so no chicken.
Yeah.
Okay, the next topic that involves number will be date. Now, in date, only Sino-Korean numbers are used. Okay, so the unit for months is 월. 월. Repeat after me, 월. And unit for day is 일. Okay, then Jonathan, how would you say June 26th?
6월 26일.
Oh, that is correct. Now, keep in mind, June and October is supposed to be 6 and 10. But 6월, it is kind of hard to say, 10월. So we change it to 6월, 10월 to make it more flowy. Only for June and October. And SD, how would you say August 30th? Oh, very nice. And Jay, how would you say, what day is today? August 13th. Mm-hmm. Samsa? 3-4 day? 13. Korean. Stacey, help him out. 13th.
Oh, 13.
Uh-huh. 13일. There's 10 and just add 3 behind. Then that should make it easy. And you guys will probably know about these, right? And I'll just skip. And this, let's go over really quickly. Some people don't know. Okay, this is term that is used to describe date. Today, 오늘. Repeat after me, 오늘. Tomorrow is 내일. Yesterday is 어제. Later is 이따가. Okay, and the unit for week is 주. And this week would become 이번 주. And next week is 다음 주. And unit for months is 달. So same here. This month is 이번 달. And Sarah, the next month would be?
다음 달.
Oh, that is correct.
But why not one?
Ah,
Change.
actually, they're same. They mean the same. 월 is saying it in Chinese, and 달 is saying it in Korea, but they both mean moon. So, the why we say it, I don't know. I checked, but I cannot really tell. It's just how it is.
Okay, so I cannot say 이번 월.
No,
That's wrong.
no, that's wrong. Like no one says it like that. But when you say it, like if you get used to Korean, you can see that it kind of sounds weird. 이번 월, 다음 월, 이번 달 sounds more natural. So it's all about being flowy. Okay, so I'll give you guys about 2 to 3 minutes. You can say, like, oh, how do I say, like, what day is tomorrow? Like 내일, when is 내일? Or like when is 어제? Or when is 다음 주? 다음 달. Korean partners, pick a date for your partners and make it challenging. Make it difficult. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so it's just published. So if you stay on this side, we can have help you this side, so you can give us some dates. Or maybe on this side with the numbers, I don't know. And then you can just point any day here, and we will like switch. So you just find out something. Or just the date that
This week, next week.
I have academic classes.
So I would say what
Make sure there's.
So next week's Monday.
Then it's
That's
one.
like,
So you
Yeah.
start from this is for number specific.
I worked in Osaka.
We're not using
Then I moved to
That's not the case.
I lived in Seoul for 3 years. Not That's a song, right?
Okay, guys, everyone. Let's practice a little. Jonathan, what's the date of Black Friday?
Black Friday? That's tough because it's like it's the Friday after.
You can check the calendar.
Okay, hold on. Let me see here. So, 15일
25th of
November.
November. That's when the rampage begins.
Yes.
I would love to see that. And
Yeah.
Sarah, tell me, when is Christmas?
In Denmark or in America?
Is it different?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, in Denmark.
Ship I.
Uh-huh.
I ship sa il.
Oh, okay, good. So,
Yeah.
for us, 24th is Christmas Eve for us, but it is Christmas in Denmark?
Christmas all the
Oh, for Germany also.
yeah.
So-
Starting on Christmas Eve?
Yeah, we celebrate them.
That's the main day.
Give gifts the evening.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Americans do it the next morning, right?
Yeah, but we'll go to like midnight mass or whatever.
Ah, okay.
Does that count?
And
No?
Sanok, what date is next Monday? 다음 주 월요일. Very simple. It's like 2 days from now. 6월 is August. It's 8. And it is Sino-Korean number. 8월 15일. Very good. Okay, date is not only used to just pick one date, it can be also used to describe duration. So the term that we say for duration is the date and add, repeat after me, 동안. 동안 is for how long. So for one day is 하루. 하루 동안. And for the duration of week is not 주, it is 주일. Repeat after me, 주일. So 1 week is 일주일. So let's say for 2 weeks, it would be 2주일 동안. Repeat after me, 2주일 동안. If you don't get it, like, you can raise your hand. Let me know. No, so far so good. Yeah, and this is the tough one. When you book a hotel, it's usually for like 1 night, 2 days, or 2 nights, 3 days. So night and day, and you add 1 when it's like in front of day. So for example, 1 night and 2 day, the night is 박 and day is 일. So SD, how would you say 1 night and 2 days? Oh, very good. Yeah, and Alexa, how would you say 2 nights and 3 days?
How many days?
3 days.
3일.
2박 3일. And this is most commonly used. For 5 days, you just say Sino-Korean in front of 일. 5일 동안. which is 5 days. So let's ask Sarah. You went to Busan recently, right? You survived there with all the crazy traffic.
Yeah.
How long were you there in Busan?
일주일 동안.
일주일 동안. Nice. And Caleb, you went to any trips recently? No? Sonok, how about you? Are you lying to me? Just to avoid? Alexa, no vacation? And then you can say, how long were you sick? For how many days? 3주 동안?
Yeah, like about 3 weeks.
Oh, that's long.
Yeah.
Okay, and, crap. What the hell? Here we go. So here is time. Now, time is going to piss you off because the unit for hour is native Korean number, and unit for minute and second is Sino-Korean number. So this is hour. The unit for hour is 시. Now, I told you guys that this is native Korean number. So Caleb, how would you say 9 o'clock? 아홉 시간 is for how long? It's duration. Just what time is it? 9시. Very nice. And Jay, how would you say 11 o'clock? I told you that for 하나, it becomes 한. Very nice. And for these number, for the minute, I'm not going to go over all the minutes, but I'm going to tell you that the unit for minute is 분. But here are some useful phrases. You guys say 9.5 for 9:30, right? So 4:30, Jonathan, how would you say it? 4시 30분. That is correct, but you can say 4시 반 for half. It's 4:30. Or Jay, you say 4:50 as 10 before 5. You say that, right? No? Okay, I guess we.
Most would, like in America, they say, 10:50.
Well, old people say this, but it's good to know. So 50 is 10 minutes before 5. So 5시 and before is 전. So we say 10분 전. You got it? You got it, Johnson? Okay, now this is the phrase that you say. What time is it? Now we're gonna do role play of this again. 몇 시예요? 몇 시예요? What time is it? And you say, let's say this is 2:20. So it is 2시 20분이에요. 감사합니다. Thank you. Okay. Now, Korean partners, we're going to do role play. Make a time that is super difficult, and you ask time to foreigners. And foreigners tell them what time it is, designated by Korean partners. I'll give you guys about 2 to 3 minutes. Here we go.
Then I got them. Duration. Is it only for days, or is it also like the duration of the game for so many hours? Is it also with time? So instead of just saying 한국 동안, say 2시 두 시간.
we'll see. By the way, Yososhi Shipumjung.
That's the same, okay. Okay, so Shigan.
You don't say you just say
Like
chi.
the game. For so with everything more.
Great numbers,
If I were to say, I have been in Busan for a week. I went to Busan for a week. Is this correct?
Then how is it?
I went to Busan for a week.
Yeah, at least
Okay.
Oh, Korean.
There's also be like 10 minutes for 7 days.
Okay. So what would you say? Like I was in Busan for a week. How would you say it?
Oh, and look, she's on Oh, yeah, 시간 시간 I forgot 시간.
9시.
Okay, because I went and came back. And the last question?
From my house to here. Yeah, like my travel time
Because it's it's 2 seconds.
Philippines.
Do you have after?
Okinawa.
So what you just say, it was fried. Do you say
Flights to the Philippines.
Okay, guys. Everyone? Okay. I'm going to ask what time it is. Jay, pretend that it is 8:30 right now. You answer to me. 저기 몇 시예요? 8 o'clock, 8:30. 8 in front of hour is native Korean. I know that sucks. 8시? 2예요. 8시 반이에요. It is 8 and a half. Very good. Oh, by the way, Sarah, what you were saying earlier, 갔다 오다. I went to Busan for 1 week.
Yeah. I was just trying.
Do you guys know the verb 갔다 오다?
When
It's back and forth. 가다 오다.
I didn't.
It's like 가다 오다, and they're both past tense. 갔다 오다. And Jonathan, how would you say 4:50?
4:50. Let me see. 5시 10분 전.
예요.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, anyone have questions about time? It is tricky because 2 units, like both Sino-Korean and native Korean are used. No questions? SD?
She told me that for like time like 150 we can say like 2시 or 10분 전.
Mm-hmm.
Until what time can we use that? Like we use that for like 140, 135?
You can, but they can all be used, but generally, just for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Range is 10 minutes usually.
Like,
Because it's 30 minutes before 5. That's like, no one really says it like that. Alexa?
That's why we say it in Germany like that.
Uh-huh.
That's why it's really confusing.
Germany says it's 30 minutes before 5.
Yeah.
Why would anyone say it?
Like,
I don't know.
Junyoung, you know how they tell time in Spanish, right?
Hmm?
It's like the hour and the minutes, and it's like anything past 31 is like 7 o'clock minus 20 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's weird.
How about in Denmark? Is it also like Germany? Like 4:30 is 30 minutes before 5,
So we say half 5.
half 5. Okay, so what would be other occasions when numbers are used? Most important, probably. Money. We're gonna go to super high number. This is gonna blow your mind. And Korean partners, that will be your job. And some students have went through this. The most difficult part is after 10,000. Now, Sunok, how would you say 35,000? 35,000, which would be 3.5 man. Uh-huh. The reason, this is very important actually, the reason why she was confused is because it was 35,000. But in Korea, we have own unit for 10,000, which is man. So my recommendation is when the money goes over 10,000, you have like comma, like after 3 digits. But in Korean money, you put comma after 4 zeros. Then it becomes easier. So for example, this is 10,000, 3 commas. But if you put it like this, you could say like 10,000, like Sonok did. But if you put commas after 4 digits, it's just 1 and unit for 10,000, and it is man. So it becomes 10,000 becomes 1 man, and 100,000, if you put it 4 digits, it becomes 10 man, which is just 10만. So Jay, you were like, how would you say 200,000? You can like write down to check.
I have to get better at numbers to even give you a true answer, but
Write it down. Like if you write it down, it should be easier.
200,000?
200,000, but put commas after 4 digits. And the unit for 10,000 is man.
Ilman
200,000?
Oh, that was, yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Anyone got 200,000? Jonathan? 20만. Okay, Sonok, could you explain why it becomes 20만? 200,000. Jonathan said it is 20만. It is correct. Could you explain why it is 20만? No? Alexa, could you explain?
Because you put the comma like after 4, so
Uh-huh.
it's only 20.
20 and man.
Yeah.
So it becomes 20만. Of course, it's best to practice actually. So we're gonna go through sentences when we actually pay at restaurant. And okay, so how much is it? Most of you guys just give cards, but you can ask. 얼마예요? Repeat after me. 얼마예요? Okay. 3만 원입니다. Repeat after me. 3만 원입니다. Caleb, how much is 3만 원? 3,000 is 3,000원. 30,000. There you go. Right here. Okay. And 42,000원 is D. How much is it?
42,000.
42,000. Very good. You guys get this, right? If you don't, you can raise your hand anytime. Jay, you got it?
No, it'll be alright.
All right. I'll help you out.
I mean,
Okay.
I can do it, it just takes me a little longer, just 'cause I'm not.
Okay, so this is important because if you're hitting at a girl at a bar, and if you want to buy drinks for her, if it takes too much time to buy, she'll just leave. So this is menu for bar, mojito, martini, so Korean bar, so Korean partner. Let's say your partner is buying a drink, and you choose what you want to eat. Oh, I want this, and this, and this, and this, and add them all up. And you guys need to say how much it's going to be. Oh, this is going to be very challenging. But so I'll give you guys plenty of time. So I'll give you guys about 5 minutes. Here we go.
Sorry.
They're all yours, right? Ah, okay.
29,000. You like whiskey? One of my favorite bottles is
Guys, you guys should use calculators.
is this right here. It costs.
Okay, so this would be
It costs. Let's see.
very high, but it would be
How much
big.
does it cost? At a liquor store, it's normally like sometimes you get a little cheaper. The cheapest I've seen it was like let me see. The cheapest I've seen it was like like 185,000. That was the cheapest I've seen. Normally it's like 200,000. So yeah, like I went to Busan with my friends. One of my friends, he never had it. He's like, oh, no, oh my god. Yeah, that changed his mind really quick.
So as to be like, oh, I'm so happy, or wow, the train is full of okay, so the train is full of or I am
My friend, well, he's not in Korea anymore. He always drinks chongro.
so you can say
Suji's on the cover.
like hard.
I know. You know what he would do? He would take a picture, put it in the glass, and make the drink. Is like, boom, you got a picture of Suji. Jenny. No, not Jenny. No, Irene. I'm all about Irene. Ayush. Irene's my girl. She's my future ex-girlfriend, I decided. In my dreams.
Yeah, the next one.
I like Guinness. It's good.
You like dark or dark?
I like my beer. I like my wine dark.
You like it black?
It's gotta be dark, not necessarily black. I don't like it if it gives you. I don't like it if it gives me attitude, though. I don't like it if it gives me attitude.
It gives you attitude.
Last week I
Oh yeah, SD was teacher last week.
Let me get a refill. Hey, we're about to leave. We're about to finish up, aren't we?
We have like 10 minutes left.
Okay, forget it. It's not worth it to finish this to get a
Yeah.
Alright, what else do you like to drink? Have you been to Art Monster? Art Monster. It's a craft beer spot. They have them in many places. The closest one is Yongdongpo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can go there, get a bracelet, scan it on the machine, and you can pour as much beer as you want. Yeah. I've been to, there's one in Gangnam.
So,
Art Monster Yongdongpo.
is the comma here is
Yeah,
different.
Oh, that's
When you
interesting.
say Tim,
Oh, that's not
so it
Oh, that is not it. Hold on. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, well done there.
always say something else like
That's what I get. Oh, here we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's like a retro bar. That's so cool. Like, the one in Gangnam is like a Hong Kong style place. Lots of red lights. And Suwon, theirs is like it's a Broadway theater and British pub. Oh yeah, it's very good. Beer's good, food's good too. Yeah, there's pizza. They're the fried chicken and pizza is usually what I get. Oh, here we go. This one right here. It's just pizza with a arugula and ricotta cheese. Just like ricotta with the cheese is like
You doing good, man? Yeah.
That's about to say. There are some places that do. There's a place in Hongdae that does Napoli pizza. It's like a really small thing. It's good, but like it's not. I know it's very simple. Yeah, here we go. It's Napolitan pizza. Like there's an old Italian there, and he just like puts the pizza on there, takes it out in 10 seconds, boom. They have fresh dough, then they put in like the buffalo mozzarella and the basil and tomato, and then they put it in the fire. It's a fire oven. Put it in there. Done. Yeah, it takes more time to make the pizza, like the dough and assemble it, than to actually cook it.
this is subject.
That's no policy.
You are the subject. I is the subject. You can use ha or he on the subject. Say this is the subject. I am the subject. My mom likes you. No. Yeah.
Okay, everyone. This gives you a hard time. Okay, let's practice. You're about to buy me a drink. So take your phone out and calculator. Okay, Alexa. 누나, Can you buy me apple margarita and 1 Guinness? How much you gotta pay? You,
24만.
by the way, this is the unit is 1,000. That's awfully expensive Guinness. 24,000 would be. Very good. Caleb?
Yes.
You excited? Caleb 형. Can I get 1 apple martini and 1 lemon mojito? How much you would pay? 27,000? Oh shit! Oh. Okay, Sarah. You are in Busan. You met a guy in Busan. You're about to buy him a drink. Okay, 사라야. 그런데. Can you buy me 1 peach margarita and 2 lime mojito? You can use calculator.
No, it's fine. 3만 9,000원.
Wait, how much is it? I need calculator.
39,000.
Okay, very good. SD, I'm gonna make it especially difficult for you. SD 형. Can I have 10 apple martini and 1 Budweiser? This is actually easy.
14만 8천 원.
13만 8천 원. Okay, guys, when you pay, you're asking today. Okay, the final activity is phone number. So, you guys know that what is 뭐예요, right? And phone number is 전화번호. Repeat after me, 전화번호. So, 선호, wanna give my number? 괜찮아요? It's fine? It's a fine. I'm broken-hearted now. Alexa, please, can you ask me for a phone number? Can you get my number, please? Okay. 전화번호 뭐예요? Yes. And Korean phone number, almost 99% start with 010. Some old people are gonna say 011, but like most likely they're gonna be 010. Okay, and after this you just say number, but 0 is young, but only for phone number or like plate for car, you say 공. Repeat after me, 공. Okay, so Jonathan, how will be the number is 5703-3794.
Let's see here. 5703-3794.
Oh, very good. Let's see. Caleb, how would you say this number without looking?
Wrong. She.
아, no. 010.
오케이. 019. 48533044.
Oh. Oh, just one thing. When 1 comes in the middle, it could kind of be confusing, like 1 and 2. Like 1, 2 is like ili, but when you say it fast, it could be confusing. So many Koreans do this. They say hana instead of il, just to keep it from getting it confused. Like 5, 1, 2, 3. It is 5, 1, 2, 3. But if we say too fast, it could be confusing. So we say 5, 1, 2, 3 to make it more clear. Just to make it more clear, like no other reasons. Okay, so this is the last activity. Like ask the phone number, and you tell the phone number. You can make it up. It doesn't have to be real phone number. So this is going to be the last activity. I will give you guys about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, here we go.
First question. If I were to say this number, would
Okay, so like this, 전화번호 뭐예요? I ask someone else like, 카카오 뭐예요? 카카오 뭐예요? 인스타 뭐예요? Okay, I'll remember that for. I'll remember that one. That's how I made it go. It was like one time ago, just straight up asked me, what's your number? Okay. That was funny. I didn't call that chick. I'll call me. Going 영어 are interchangeable.
but you still say it.
Oh yeah. That is
You got it, Mehmet?
Talk to me, Goose. How was Ginger's birthday?
Huh?
How was Ginger's birthday?
Nice. She got sick though.
You could have just got her Sunday time for her birthday. The only Korean noodles that I like is hamburger.
Emmerkalguksu. That's the good stuff.
Oh, dude, there's a taco spot that opened up in Mangwon recently. I had a chimichanga for lunch.
Oh, good looking. Chimichanga.
Yeah.
It sounds like one of Shine movements.
Yeah, but he has the fried burrito.
Yeah.
Shit was so good, and both
And cheap.
50,000.
15.